Hey everyone, this is Man in the Black Hat,
and Game Collector,
and we're here for a new style of Let's Play called Oh God, It's Metal Gear Solid 2.
There's going to be a few things different with this, considering that there's only... This is going to be treated sort of like a movie review crossed with a Let's Play, because there is no other way you can Let's Play this game.
Yeah,
ever.
I've seen people do Let's Plays of this game before, and they don't capture the sheer oh God that this game entails.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
So yeah, this is Hideo Kojima's vision of a perfect video game. An interactive movie.
With 90% movie, 10% interactivity.
There's 10 hours of footage here. Just about. And I have 1 hour of gameplay.
Yes. And this was all done in 2 sittings.
Yep. We did the Shanker chapter and a little bit of the Plant chapter and quit for the night. And then we did the rest of the game the next night. Because I wanted to get this done and over with.
I can totally agree with that. You do not want to come back to this. I agree with that. Well, I can easily say I did like the characters I can say are likable, but the game itself is, oh god!
Yeah.
Hence the new style we're using for this, and the name of said style. Oh god is the only way you can describe this game.
And, you know, I'm a 12-year Army veteran. I spent time in Iraq in 07. So when I find fault with the military applications of this game, I'm going to call them out.
And this game, when it was made, 2002, takes place in the year 2009, 3 years ago. You're picking apart the errors in this, aren't you?
Yes I am. That's part of why this is a style of review play that it is. I can't think of another way to describe it, but it's definitely not a let's play. I mean, I did play through it. I am by no means a completionist with this. Not that you have to do this.
Not unless you're that hardcore and,
In fact, I think I forgot to grab the thermal goggles while I was in the tanker chapter.
not that it really matters.
I even know where they are. They're at the top of that spire.
And again, not that it really matters.
Yeah. So yeah, there were a lot of people that worked on this. In fact, the credits are as long as movie credits.
Oh boy, he's right on schedule.
Oh, hi,
He'll know soon enough.
You know the fun part about this review play? It's the fact that after I'm done with this, Reza Basso has to start his Let's Play of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Granted, a lot of the storyline in Metal Gear Solid 3 is way better than the storyline in Metal Gear Solid 2.
For the genres they used for 2, it really works.
The genre they used for 2 worked, you say?
Yeah, but 3
This is
did it
Snake.
better.
Do you read me, Otacon?
Go ahead, Frank.
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted. Landing
If you
impact.
zoom in on
We must
people,
have
you get to
overused
hear
it.
their thoughts.
Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah,
You're
I
not in
think
the
that's
military
the
anymore.
shoulder
Right.
buttons on the
I didn't
bridge.
plan on relying on this gadget
it's-
anyway.
Yeah, it still is
Private
the
sector's
shoulder
not so
buttons,
bad,
but
is
this
it?
one, would be
Privacy
The
guaranteed.
bumpers or the
I'm
triggers?
happy as long
Bumpers.
as no one gives me any more unwanted
And
gifts.
The PS2
You mean that
version
thing with
is the
Naomi?
L
And I
R2.
can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei
But
Ling's
you
not
get to
so
hear them
bad.
think about the
And that
other
reminds
things.
me, I have to get in touch
Which
with
is
her again about
always
that
the
new
same
native
standard
flashware.
yes or no.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again?
Yeah.
Give her a message from me. Someone will find out,
Well,
sooner or
It's
later.
even funnier
She's better
once you
off
get to
assuming
the
it's sooner and
character
quick while she's
after
safe.
this,
Too
because
true.
in Metal Gear Solid
Okay,
2,
Snake, let's get to
I'm
work.
going to say this right
You know how the
now,
technical
the
specs of
entire
Metal Gear
game
were
just
sold on the black
practically
market after
screams,
Shadow Moses?
Solid
All
Snake
Ocelot's
is going
doing.
to be the main
Exactly.
character.
And now every state,
Uh-huh.
group, and .com
Yeah.
has its
In
own
fact,
version
today
of Metal Gear.
Kojima actually
Not
advertised
exactly a
this game as
classified
having
weapon for
Solid
today's
Snake
nuclear
as the main
powers.
character.
This new one seems to have been
Well,
designed to wipe the
introducing
floor with
a
all
new
the other
character.
models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Yeah, that's why there were a lot of in-jokes in Metal Gear Solid 3. It was sort of Kojima's
The mission
apology
objective is
for
to
the
make
fans.
visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method, we don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge
They were working on
ASAP.
Metal Gear.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now,
In which case,
an
after
anti-Metal
that,
Gear
I
organization
expired.
and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Figuratively, it should, but, you know.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head.
But they were
As for the
wonky on the
equipment-
PlayStation.
Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Thanks to the shot that Dr. Naomi gave him that suppressed his stomach acids.
Yep.
Hey, look! Marines!
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files
Yeah,
myself.
this won't
No
come up
traces?
later.
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside,
Get
too.
a clear view from Riverside.
The
Even
water
a
line is too
storm
high. According to the
in New
navigational
York,
plans, this
when
ship should have
nobody
discharged its
cares.
cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see
Yeah,
the
it's like
entrance to the
Tokyo.
holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew
In
quarters.
America!
The chopper.
And, oh, headache.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
Your tactics of moving to take over the ship are actually valid.
AKS 740.
Oh, God. And yes, I haven't gotten to play
Russians?
yet, and we're 10 minutes in.
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of
If you're
hair.
playing MGS4, from what I hear, you'd still be waiting another 10 minutes.
I transmitted a photo. Let's get an
He
ID
looks
on him
like Heavy
ASAP.
crossed
I'm
with
on it.
Saxton Hale. Saxton Heavy. Saxton Heavy would kill
Looks like the tanker's
even
theirs
without
now.
sandwich.
KA-60 Kasatka.
And
Kasatka?
then would kill the
Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
In fact, would just kill.
In fact, let us just skip sandwich and kill.
We need to get a fix on who they
Good
are.
idea.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it.
And yes, I
140.96.
never talked to
Sorry,
Otacon
but no
unless I
Mei
had
Ling
to.
this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, let's see. It's 12 minutes in. Do you finally get to play?
Yes, I have control.
And again, if this were MGS4, you'd still be waiting 8 more minutes.
Wow. That is awesome.
What part's awesome? The waiting or the fact that you're shooting people and they're falling down?
The fact that I'm shooting people and they fall down.
Okay, yeah, that's totally awesome.
And this is why the stuff is wonky. Come on, there we go.
I want to move.
Although moving with your weapon drawn and lowering the weapon is a lot easier in this game than it was in the original PlayStation days.
Granted, I haven't played the PS2 version in a while. As a matter of fact, I've only played this game once or twice, and then I immediately put it back in the box and never picked it back up again because I really hate this game's cutscenes and storyline.
Cutscenes are an attempt at storyline.
Yeah, attempted storyline.
At this point, I'm trying to figure out the controls because it's been a while.
And plus, you're playing it on a completely different console, so screwing around just a little bit can help.
Plus, it extends my gameplay.
Extended gameplay in Metal Gear Solid is always good.
Yeah. At least in Metal Gear Solid 3, the cutscenes aren't intrusive.
No, they feel natural.
Yeah, they feel like those are natural breakpoints in the gameplay where you'd expect a cutscene.
In this game, no.
They're very intrusive. Very disruptive, too.
The story is also intrusive, if you can actually call it a story.
It's really just a rehash of Metal Gear Solid. Which is a rehash of Metal Gear 2.
The actual Metal Gear 2. We're not talking about that American remake crap for the NES.
Yeah.
To quote Metal Gear Awesome, are you from Snake's Revenge? Why is there a helicopter in the background? It's my stomach. I'm hungry.
Okay. Hold on. Had a slight interruption, folks. Don't worry about that.
No. So let's get back onto this.
Oh.
Wait. When did Snake get super strength?
Huh.
I'll just put that back on like nothing happened.
We'll just ignore the fact that that ever happened.
Let's just play Metal Gear.
Oh, crap.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
We'll just play Metal Gear for that happening, okay?
Yeah.
Flaming Metal Gear is always a great... Metal Gear is always a great scapegoat.
Yeah.
Global warming, blame Metal Gear!
Metal Gear. Okay, he's not there, he's not there. Is he... No. Okay.
Go in this room.
Yay, Ration.
Russian, still good.
Oh, hello, picture.
Yes, let's give Archon his porn.
Come on, there we go. Camera. Up. Button, there we are.
Yay!
Oh, I didn't make a sound. That's not going to be helpful. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Now I'm far enough away. Still no. Okay.
Good.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, nope.
And not going to open it because there's a guard around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, neat.
Nope, nothing. What about here? Is there anything? 9 bullets. What about...
Technically aren't
Oh,
even bullets.
hello.
Well, time to send out a con more porn.
Yeah, right.
Good.
Yay! He said good. That means the porn is good. Okay, wait for this yahoo to get up here. Come on, there we go. And good night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Snapist. Come on. Yeah, there we go.
Metal Gear.
Oh well, the Snapist has done his job.
And the safest was right again.
Like a cobra.
To quote Icon has cheeseburger, Snake Cat has bitten once, Snake Cat will bite again!
Okay, now that we're done with the involuntary cutscene.
Make it a voluntary cutscene.
I need to see the... It would be helpful if I could look down the sights.
Yeah, that would be useful, but then you wouldn't be playing Metal Gear Solid, would you?
No, I'd just be playing Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, you would.
Because they actually let you... Ooh, ration. They actually let you look down the sights.
Oh look, something on the television that's inconsequential right now.
And it's totally not a reference to what will happen, like, oh, half an hour down the road. Maybe an hour or 3. Okay, Snapist time. Oh, and out pops a bandage. You won't be needing that.
Well, Wouldn't he technically be needing that afterward?
Snape's time. More snaping. He dropped bullets. How nice of him. Okay. Oh, hi.
Also, you found bullets behind the bar counter.
Yes, I did. I don't want to know why tranquilizer rounds were found behind the counter.
Maybe because the barkeep has trouble with other patrons during happy hour.
Or maybe he uses the tranquilizer rounds in the drinks.
Well, that is one way to get a nice date during the night.
Oh, that's terrible.
And this is a Let's Review. Let's play Oh God, It's.
Yeah,
The bad jokes are coming either way,
true.
considering how god-awful this game's plot is.
Haha. I think I hit him in the backpack. Not quite sure how he got knocked out from that. But, oh well, Snape this time.
I think I know why he's called Solid Snake now.
My snake is so solid right now.
And this usually only happens when he's hunting a Metal Gear.
Metal Gear?
So just put 2 and 2 together. It's not going to be that hard.
Yeah. And hello, unavoidable call.
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place.
You
Once
don't
you're in its field of view,
How
an alarm will go
can
off.
see
You
what
can't afford to be
Snake
seen.
sees?
You can also
That's
use the chaff grenade to set up some
never
electronic
really
interference. The
explained
camera will be ineffictive for a
In the
while.
series
There's a blind spot right beneath the
ever.
camera. Use it to
Unless
buy
he's
some
just
time.
seeing what's on the radar.
Well, that could be possible.
I mean, when it's just a stationary object and you don't see anyone in the hall, but you see a sight phone, I kind of expect it to be a camera, so...
Hiding. Because that's something new you could do in Metal Gear Solid 2.
No, it's not.
Hide in lockers.
You could do that in the first game.
No, you couldn't. You could do that in the remake, but not the original.
Oh. That I didn't know, because I've never played the original.
I have.
Right.
Played it when it first came out.
Yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation back then. I had a Sega Genesis for all of 8 years.
Don't care about what you have to say, Otacon. I'm on the clock here.
On the clock, and he found a cardboard box. Make it sound a sanctuary.
Hit. Come on. Don't be stupid. Thank you.
Don't be stupid, but, you know, be stupid for us.
Yeah, don't be stupid and wander into my line of sight. What?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the
How
hull.
can
Infrared
you
sensors.
see
Right,
that?
and they're linked to...
Let me guess.
The camera
Semtex.
can be explained
Exactly.
away
Plastic
via radar.
explosives. If you
This,
trip the sensors,
I'm
I'll be
sorry.
sleeping with the fishes,
No, unless
along with
Snake
this
has
entire
an
ship.
electronic
That sounds
implant
about
inside
right.
of his eyeballs that we don't know of.
there aren't
and
that
is never
many infrared
explained.
beams. Maybe
At
you can
least in
get
Metal
past
Gear
them
Solid
without
4,
setting
they
off
gave
the
him a solid
explosives.
eye system, so
If you
could
need to see exactly
why
where the beams
Otacon
are,
could
you can use the
see
usual
through
method.
Snake's eyes.
There's a fire extinguisher
They
over
also
there.
gave him a
Break it
little
open
tiny
and try
pocket.
scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
so he could be there semi in person. Be there in person without having to be there in person. Good night.
All that guy would have to do is just glance with his eyes over to the left.
He can't do that. He's far too busy.
He's far too busy being a retard. Every single guard in this entire game has their perception stat set to 0.
And it's time for more Snapist.
So unless you're standing right in their line of sight, you know, directly in front of them, they will never see you.
Yeah, you actually have to be in their cone of vision, which never changes like you would expect real people to react.
Which they actually change in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think you should have taken that game instead of this one.
Well, Rezo wanted it.
But then again, he has to sit through it alone.
That's true.
So it is the Kasaka.
No
Russian
shit.
choppers.
Jerking off? These guys have been operating a while ago.
They got the job done right when they first got on board, and then it just kind of goes down. The ship is already secured, morons.
You shouldn't have to clear it twice. Especially since there's also no indication of any threats inside the ship.
Just wait till you actually inside the ship. It gets even more downhill from there.
You do not clear and take over the ship, and then clear and take over the ship.
That's just redundant
It's retarded.
and redundant. So it's retarded.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the hold and locate the actual metal.
Metal Gear? Okay, time to go out and see exactly what it is that I saw out there. I'm so glad I'm not restricted by a 10 or 15 minute time limit. This game would be impossible that way. Come on, come on. Thank you, game, for cooperating. And yes, this game is off of the HD collection for the Xbox.
And just to let you know now, you will be getting bonus content out of this.
I'm on my way to the tanker hold. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors
you
placed and
kinda got that
operational.
part out of the way
Good work.
when you
Are the
first got
explosives
on
in
the
place?
ship, stupid.
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And
Why
the
is he
vehicle's
giving
pilot.
her the
He's the
briefing
only one who
now?
underwent the VR training. No one else can do
Because
it.
they're stupid
Are you sure you
Russians,
can trust him?
Or because
Your part of the
Kojima
mission is
doesn't know
complete.
how to
You are
write
to leave
actual
at once.
military?
No, it's not
Apparently,
over yet.
because
I can see
these
the
sorts of
moon, even in
briefings
this
happen
storm,
pre-mission.
pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore
You know,
this to me
because
that
if
you
you're
would
being
leave
briefed
the
during
unit
the
once the
mission,
mission was
there's a good
complete.
chance someone's going to
Do
come
not
up
worry,
behind
this
you
is a
and shoot
country
you
of
in the head.
liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have
Even if
nowhere
you're
else
in
to
a good
go.
hiding spot, someone's liable to find
I want to stay and fight.
you. And
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
That was creepy.
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
okay, if she's pregnant, why is she on the mission in the first place?
Yeah, no kidding.
You're killing my grandchild, so I'm sending you on this mission to die.
I'm sending you on this mission that is potentially dangerous and very hazardous to health. But you are
Freeze.
carrying my grandchild. So be careful.
Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
Tranquilizer gun. She's pregnant and being dosed by all those tranquilizers won't be hazardous to her or her child.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Can't you read the text?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
He just wishes Georgina
I said don't move.
must snake
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard.
Snake, she still has one gun on her.
Hold that
Yeah,
position.
no kidding.
Now, turn around.
You just
You know what you're doing.
AKA her
Wow, that storm cleared up
It
in a
stopped
hurry.
raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
This is Midwest. This is around East Midwest United States. Whether
It's
it's
the East Coast. New York.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
As if you couldn't
I think you
tell
deserve a little
from
credit.
the
No
rest
one's
of
ever
the
dodged that
Spetsnaz.
shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice
Snake
either.
is slow, don't you?
I think you spent too much time sniping.
Well, that is kind of a personal hobby of his.
Come on, really?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. My father. We shared everything. All the bad and all the good. I have no one because we simply talking. Nothing
Yeah.
else. Whoever you
Please,
are,
not
you're
another
not
cutscene
stopping.
mid-combat.
This is why it's
Yes. Come on. Really? Really, game? Oh. Really? Oh, there we go. Because we all know that shooting two lines off the card will cause us to immediately lose both of the other lines.
You might as well shoot the one line and go all four lines.
Oh, come on. Wait, what? Why did you just try and do a dorsal axial flip?
Because this isn't for the military, it's for the action.
That's true. Just one more hit, please. Ow. Ow. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, one in each boob. Three nipple piercings.
You just got done with a boss fight. Let's have a little bit of cutscene, shall we?
We just got done with a cutscene heavy boss fight. Let's add more cutscenes. Because everyone loves cutscenes. And nested cutscenes.
What's the point of this exactly?
The point is you picking up the empty pistol and not grabbing any of the ammo that's on it.
Again. What's the point of this cutscene?
There is none. Oh wait, no. It's to make a heavy-handed foreshadowing bit.
Cypher.
Although, in Kojima's defense, the Cypher was actually in development at the time
The
this
ship
game
appears
was
to be
made,
under their control.
and then
The men
subsequently
have Russian
scrapped.
gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
You
Yeah,
just...
the GRU colonel.
Oh,
He's the
never
one
mind.
Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine
And we're
Cypher
having
team?
nested
Army.
cutscenes. A
First the
cutscene
Marines,
inside a
then the
cutscene.
Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be
Is that
simple.
like picture-in-picture on the
Snake.
summer?
There's something
Yeah.
I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up
Please,
this info
picture-in-picture
about the
allows you
new
to do
Metal
two
Gear
things
on
at
our own.
once.
Not
This
like
thing
usual.
just allows you to
How did you
fail
find
at
out
two
then?
things at once.
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma?
You know, this
Emma?
totally isn't
Yeah,
foreshadowing
it just
for
caught
anything.
my eye, you know? I
This
figured it
isn't
was a
completely
coincidence, but I
heavy-handed
couldn't get it out of my
foreshadowing.
mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back,
Get to
Snake.
the game.
Maybe I screwed up.
You know,
I've got a light-equipped
the actual
USP.
interactive
I can take
part-
them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with
I
that
don't
thing.
think
I
Uwe
hear you.
Boll could fuck this up.
Except he probably would because it's Uwe Boll.
True.
You know who would fuck it up?
On the other hand, we could have Michael Bay do this.
Yeah, but then again, think about Michael Bay and then compare him to Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, what's the difference again?
The difference is Kojima doesn't show gratuitous hits as often as Michael Bay.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Gratuitous explosions? There has to be a difference in there somewhere.
Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3.
Kojima's a troll, not a total douchebag.
There we go. That'll work. And the one person he doesn't snake.
Is a woman.
Go figure. Come on, let me up.
But then again, she is already pregnant.
Ah. But you can't get anyone pregnant.
Yeah, but no one tells you that now.
Yeah, that doesn't... Oh, damn it, I missed. Because of the near impossible to see red dot.
And now it's only slightly less near impossible to see red dot.
No, it's still basically impossible to see. Being able to aim down the sight would really freaking help.
But this is Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
And you still have...
A long time.
You're still only 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
You still got about 9 hours and 20 minutes left.
Oh, kill me now.
Again, this is why it's called, oh god, it's Metal Gear Solid 2.
Decky, the bridge.
Decky the Bridge.
Decky abridged?
Doesn't Little Karibo cover something with decks and abridging?
I think so. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll look it up sometime later.
Okay. Kneel down, crouch down, prone position, waiting for the moron. Hi, moron.
All he would have to do is glance to the right. But no.
Nope, he's
stupid.
not security-minded at all.
Holy crap, did you just look down the sights?
Yeah, on the USP with no laser sight on it. It was the only laser sights. It was the only non-laser sighted weapon they have in this game. Sniping!
The solid snapist.
Thank you for your ammo.
So let's see, he gets snaped and then pops away.
Metal Gear. Damn it. There we go. And yes, the sighting system on the USB sucks. Not in real life, though. Real life, it's actually kind of decent. And yes, there's something funny you can do if you call Otacon while having stared at the picture for one of the naked girl pictures for a while.
But we don't really show that.
We don't show that at all. I'm not willing to call Otacon.
Because that would just waste more valuable time.
And this game is already long enough as it is. Deck B, crew quarters, port. But what if I don't want a port? What if I want a stout instead? Oh well. And I love how the inside of the ship, despite being crewed by Marines who have no business crewing the ship in the first place, is basically falling apart.
It's disguised. Honestly, it is.
Crew lounge. Come on, oh, darn it.
Not moving, you twit.
Fine, I'll make sure you stop.
I'll make sure I grab your attention. Then I'll stop you.
Raising and hello, cutscene in the cutscene. Oh hi. Look up, stupid. Moron.
For that, you get snooped.
But first, I must get in a comfortable sniping position. Like right over here.
And put him on the comfortable carpeted floor.
Yes. And he won't be needing that bandage.
Or would he be needing that bandage even more?
Okay.
Don't think there's anyone down there. Oh yes, there is.
Yes, there is. Time to not snake him, but leave him in a very uncomfortable position.
With his head stuck in the wall.
Yeah. Because the ragdoll physics for this game are kind of, broken.
They're dirt.
Okay. Stun grenades. Engine room. Starboard.
The starboard. What the hell?
How can he be alive?
There's an explanation for that.
Oh, it's a toy.
He's not.
It is in fact a toy from the toy line that was made especially for this game. Advertising in a game for the game's toys.
Product placement.
Are we sure that Hideo Kojima isn't a douche?
No. I'm pretty sure he is.
So what's the difference between him and Michael Bay?
Let's let's see. I
Freeze.
thought we had established this before, but now I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Let's see, they both have gigantic hard-ons to the military.
Yep.
The
Snappy.
US military.
And more bandages. Apparently he's used to being Snape.
What else? They both can't make movies in crap.
Yeah. That's for sure. Well, hi guy, obviously looking at something on the far end of the hall.
Oh, hi guy looking at the floor.
Now he's looking at the ceiling. No, he's looking at the deck, yeah.
Well, technically he's looking at the inside of the diary.
True. But, you know, it's important to check your eyes for light leaks.
Especially with eyelids.
Yep.
That would be a hazard.
And good night, moron. That is not how you secure a ship.
No, securing a ship would mean having consumption higher than zero.
Shit. Especially in an area with loud noises.
So, they have a vision phone. How could they have consumption of zero?
Yeah.
Then this is only talking about.
True. More Snappy. Yay, I'm 9 volts.
Snake, toxin. The toxin.
Good.
Yay, got it first try. Off we go. Speed bullets. Oh, hi.
Who's that?
Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Shut up. Given the huge variability in weight and metabolism for humans, strength charge pistols are really a bad idea. Snappy.
Wait first, I'm discussing. What were we discussing about tranquilizer guns?
That they're not really practical.
Taking out other human beings.
Yeah, they're not practical since the dosage is variable. Highly variable.
So apparently all Russian soldiers
Repair of the
have
entranceway
same
to the
body
engine room on the port
weight,
side
body-
is complete.
Body size and weight.
And
Patrol of the small
metabolism.
room on the port
Yeah.
side.
And by the way, good night.
And apparently getting a headshot with a tranquilizer knocks you out really fast.
When really it would just crack your skull.
Even with the helmet, it'd still be like taking a bullet to the head and killing someone.
Yeah. And here's a joke that I really don't get.
You may have to explain
Good.
this one to us, fans.
Yeah.
Please explain it when it happens. Because neither one of us really gets it.
Yeah. Okay. I know how to defeat this one. Huh. Oh, damn it!
What is it?
Snake, there's
Oh my
another
God,
set
I
of
just
infrared
realized
sensors in
the
place.
LT that
If you
we're
touch
already
that,
doing-
the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
He might be
I'm not in the mood to
related.
go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry.
Wanna be a
There's a way
god.
through.
Or Atafi.
Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives?
Do not want.
That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Yeah, we already did that on the first one.
We know how to do this, Otacon, but thanks for letting us know, even though we already know how to do it.
So, thanks for wasting our time, which we could have been using to actually play this game. Okay, why would they put this much plastic explosives on a ship?
Given the amount and the location, I don't have a clue.
It's like idiots intentionally designed it this way. And if it sounds like I'm insulting the designers, there's a good chance that I am.
Oh, and detonators don't work that way.
Someone doesn't like doing the research. I mean, it's not that hard, considering that while
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed.
Take a while to come out.
All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant.
Hooking up infrared sensors to
You are ordered to continue manning your post until that
and
time.
not require a ginormous box that's easy to shoot.
And here's the other thing, and while this doesn't really count for back then, and it more or less counts for now, and I am sorry for anyone who recognizes the quote and who this is from, but it's not hard to use the Google.
Yeah.
Although this didn't really apply back then, doing research is not that difficult.
Yeah, it's not. And having the IR goggles would have made this section a lot easier.
But you didn't think about it because you just wanted to get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Although the next section, you really don't have much of a choice. Because that one's really long.
Unfortunately. On those, I just plain forgot where a lot of the items were.
And while they would have been useful right about now, they were really more inconsequential. Because they wouldn't carry over.
Nope, not gonna snipe him. He's listening to cool music.
He has a radio. He gets scared.
Yup. Give your report and then go back to sleep.
Now give your next report, and then you'll really go to sleep.
Good night. Oh, are we almost done?
Considering how that guy needed sleep aids and you just gave him one, let's hope he doesn't try driving a car in the middle of his nap.
Oh.
Yes, I just knocked a prescription sleep aid.
Lovely.
It's this part.
Yeah. Equip my ration, equip my pistol. And according to the storyline, you should actually be shooting all these out one by one as you go along, that the enemy should really be able to hear.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Remember, they have a perception level of 0 and or 1. They can't hear or see anything unless it's in their cone of sight.
Cone of perception, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to start calling it that now. The cone of perception.
The cone of stupid.
Well, at least it's not the cone of shame, although it probably should be.
This game needs to be in the cone of shame.
I don't think it would fit.
True, that is a lot of bullshit.
Although, again, because Rezo gets the game actually worse, we have to slam the crap out of this one.
Damn right.
And at least we're having fun showing how much they screwed up.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
And while this lift was made in
The
2001,
lift is also under
the
our
internet
control.
existed back then.
Yeah.
Sir, the
Not
Marine
nearly
commander
as
has
stable as the
started
one
his
we have
speech already.
today, but it existed.
Simple
All
web
communications to
crawls
the
were
holds
still
have been
easy
severed.
to do.
No one is aware of our presence.
And this guy had people advising him.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with
Instead
our
of
lives if
advising him, he
necessary.
should have been doing the damn research.
Yes, sir.
We should have had better advisors.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
I think it's a little late to tell them to keep her safe, considering she's out cold and on the top deck in the rain.
And despite not actually physically being able to see Snake,
Who goes there?
that.
They didn't even do it. So apparently, when they get Captain America's senses in the
Jump shot BS isn't working. Ow. Come on, let me fight. Fine, stun grenades. Use grenades. That'll work. That'll work awesome. Oh crap. Damn it. Spoonie's curse. Snake is Really? Thank you. And end of scene. Yay! Right back into another cutscene.
Interactive
Crap.
movies are fun! No, wait,
They're not.
And we're coming up to about the end of this episode, so
We still got a minute.
yeah. We're still coming up on to about the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So, just watch the rest of this cutscene within a cutscene within a cutscene section.
Ugh, you know what? Oh! Here's another part.
Who goes there?
Okay. Ocelot is approaching from the open, and the guy cannot identify him until here.
Oh, Shalashaska.
Really?
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel.
What the? Set to 1.
Thank you for killing him, Ocelot. He was stupid.
Don't worry, I'm not getting stupider in the next episode.
Oh.
Completely wasted plot.
Anyways, this is Man in the Black Hats.
And the
The
See
Colonel
you
will be
next
joining
time.
you soon,
For
comrade.
more of, oh god, it's Metal Gear Solid 2. Later. I hope I survive.